I'm David Castillo.
And I'm Julio Cuevas.
And welcome to WCTV.
The disappearance of Jasmine Rodriguez has truly left a hole in my heart, but Wade Young is here to help me out today. Well, in important news, we're graduating in 2 years, David Castillo.
Are we?
Yep.
How? I thought...
Actually, 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Well, we still got a few more episodes till then, but this is the last episode of the year. So why don't we start off the show with a quick promo for Food Science. They competed in their annual cooking competition, and here's some highlights. Tommy Bowden's famous line from Henry Higgins in our production of My Fair Lady was yum yum yum, and that is one way to describe the food that we recently saw today. Well, Parliament is hosting their first annual carnival this week, and here's them explaining more about their event.
I'm gonna go.
What's up, Churchill Chargers? It's Johnny and Sam, and we're here to give you a very special announcement. We want to announce our first annual Spring Carnival.
It'll be this Saturday, May 20th from 11 to 4 at Churchill High School, and it'll be held in the amphitheater and take up the field in the indoor gym.
There's going to be great games, great music, great food trucks, so be there.
As a reminder, Chargers, May 20th, all right? Also, there's going to be a football game from 1 to 2:30, so make sure to bring your family and friends. As a final reminder, School Cash online, you can purchase your tickets there, and in person at the carnival, $5 a person. So make sure you come along and bring your family and friends.
Well, doesn't that sound fun?
You know, before I became a director, me and David actually ran the film review segment.
Yup.
And might I say, it has truly improved with our senior film reviewer, Phoenix. He has brought in so many film reviews.
I really like how he actually has an opinion on these movies and he doesn't really sugarcoat it. So I think he is our best reviewer for WCTV.
And I'm so sad he's going.
Yeah.
You know. Well, here it is, his last film review.
So, this is the last film review of the year. From Venom to Mario, I can't be more thankful for the folks at WCTV for giving me this platform. And for my last review, I could do something new like Guardians 3 or something people have been requesting me to do, but I want to do something that I personally wanted to do ever since I started doing this segment. My favorite movie of all time. And regardless of if you know me personally or barely know who I am, this film should come as a surprise to no one. Released in 2006, Cars is an animated sports comedy by Disney and Pixar, and my all-time favorite movie. Cars follows Lightning McQueen, a hotshot rookie race car who, in the final race of the Piston Cup racing season, winds up stranded in the forgotten ghost town of Radiator Springs. Here, Lightning learns about friendship, family, and the highway that is life, wink wink. The first of what would become a trilogy of movies of which I also love, Cars remains a classic that I can't help but admire, and it's not because of it's just the timeless nature of it all. Cars' story to me is fairly simple and laid back. Its story isn't just a gas-guzzling rubber burner, and that sort of slow story rings true with the town of Radiator Springs and its inhabitants. It really puts story in the rear-view mirror. I mean, it's there in the beginning and the end, but the fuel that drives Cars are the townies. Lightning's interactions with Mater, Sally Dog, and others really just buff up this movie's paint job. Jesus Christ, how many car puns are in that one paragraph? Even though plot is the primary focus of a movie for me, it's the characters of Cars, Lightning, Mater, everybody else that truly make this an enjoyable ride. It helps that Lightning goes through a good old jerk that becomes a good person arc, one that we've seen before, but one I can't help but love. In my personal opinion, the way the movie writes its characters is something that the sequels just don't do as well. Cars 3 is more plot driven and does a better job overall in that regard. I actually think Cars 3 is the best one of the three. Unpopular, I know. Cars 2 isn't really that good in either aspect and is definitely of the weakest of the three. I still love it though. And on top of that, the setting, the world of Cars is somehow incredibly memorable. It's just, again, it's dumb simple. Just anthropomorphic vehicles living in our world. A world that probably never had humans to begin with. Yeah, it gives us way too many questions and not enough time to answer them, but it's just so memorable despite being, again, dumb simple. Cars is a memorable classic. It's not perfect, its focus on characters is a certain detriment to the plot, and it isn't as balanced as other Pixar movies in that regard, but its charm wins me over to measures that I still can't understand. And to me and plenty of others, Cars is a classic that stands the test of time. Not giving a score for this one because I want to take this spare time to thank every last one of you. The people at WCTV, people who watch the show, my closest friends. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. I love that I had this opportunity to let my love and passion for movies be public for everyone to see. If nothing else, I will forever cherish the memories of this school, the people who make it truly alive, and the people who love what I do. Thank you. And until then, I'll see y'all in an indefinite period of time. A 10 out of 10 for all of you.
Thank you, Phoenix, for your last film review. It truly hit the heart.
Recently, Fine Arts had some events.
Like Choir's annual pop show. Their production of Kings and Queens went great, and here's some clips of the show. That a performance. I'm gonna miss all you choir seniors. And thank you for all the shows you put on these past years.
Good job, guys. I'm really proud of you.
Well, in other news, sports has David, your line. You're supposed to interrupt me.
I'm scared too.
Why?
Because you're the director and I want you to fire me.
When have I ever fired you?
Like
Don't
yesterday.
finish that sentence. Well, here's Aaron Chabert with sports.
It's been a shifting few weeks in the Churchill sports world. I mean, really, I'm still recovering from that San Marcos baseball series. We'll discuss that later, actually. Secondly, this is gonna be my last time ever talking to y'all. And third, finals next week. I mean, no more shooting, no more kicking, no more scoring, no more sliding into home. The fun and games are over, but that's enough for my pity party. Let's get into the news. Game 1 of the Churchill and San Marcos series kicked off 2 Thursdays ago, and it started off a slow one. It wouldn't be until the 4th and 5th innings where Churchill would put up a run in each. After an amazing showing on the mound from pitcher Liam Sevening, it was time for his relief. However, it was no relief when San Marcos took some lucky bounces, timely errors on our side, and put up a surplus of runs in the final innings to give San Marcos the 1-0 edge in the series with the final score of 8-2. Game 2, however, was a much different story. Senior pitcher Cade Smith got the call on the mound, and he did not disappoint. Churchill would win 6-1 and head back home for a decisive Game 3. Cade Smith's Game 2 heroics would lead to a Game 3, win or go home on both sides for what had been a very competitive first round. Junior pitcher Grayson Lorton got the call to pitch for us. By the way, San Marcos was amazing on the offensive side. You know, you can't discredit them in any way, and this by no means was going to be an easy task for Grayson. However, he stepped up big. He stepped up, he made smart plays, kept us in the game, and then junior Josh Bandy, on the other hand, would send a bomb out to center field for an RBI double in the bottom of the 4th, tying the game. This is when things started to get a little messy though. Churchill had been batting well those innings, and it had seemed like the momentum was on our side. Following some unsportsmanlike conduct by San Marcos' catcher, both dugouts had to be clear. That's just the type of series we got to see, competitive and gritty. The final few innings wouldn't be close to as exciting, and San Marcos would hold on to advance. In other news, oh wait, hold on, I just got a notification. Oh wow, oh that's big. In other news, senior guards Mason Walker and Jarek Schmidto both signed yesterday to their respective colleges. Jarek will be playing basketball at Howard Payne University, and Mason will be playing at Barclay College. Congratulations to you two. So, I mean, other than that, I don't have much else to say. I'd like to thank Ms. Morris for giving me the opportunity to talk to y'all on WCTV. It's been so much fun for me, and I hope it was the same for y'all. So with that being said, Aaron Chabert signing off.
Thanks, Aaron, for sports.
Well, that's the end of our show. Don't forget, if you have any segment ideas or just want to be part of the crew, swing on by to Miss Morris's room in room 9100.
And that's it. Good luck to y'all in your finals.
'Cause I'm dreaming.